If you're an Airbnb investor stuck at 1, 2, or 3 properties because you keep draining your personal savings or maxing out your credit cards every time you try to scale, this video is going to change how you think about growing your Airbnb empire. My name is Christian Shaw. Over the past 8 years, I've helped hundreds of real estate investors secure tens of millions of dollars in funding. And today, you're going to know exactly how to scale your Airbnb business from 1 or 2 properties to 5, 10, or even more without touching your personal savings, without destroying your personal credit, and without paying 12% or more interest on hard money loans. So let me start by showing you exactly why most people get stuck in the first place. Section number 1, why using your own money keeps you stuck. The reason why most Airbnb investors hit a wall is simple. They run out of money. They get trapped in a cycle of using your personal credit cards to pay for your properties, your renovations, your furniture, and then you're all maxed out of credit. You have $50, $60, even $70,000 or more in credit card debt, and you can't move forward. You hit a brick wall. You're not able to get out of that cycle of high interest credit cards, and the property is not cash flowing enough to help you get out of that debt. Now you're stuck waiting 12 to 18 months just to save up enough cash to even think about getting into another property. The investors who scale to 10, 20, or 50 more properties, they aren't necessarily smarter. They just have a better funding strategy. They use the bank's money, not their own. They use other people's money, not their own. They use business credit, not their own. They use 0% APR business credit as a bridge to get into their cash flow producing properties. They have 12 to 18 months of 0% interest to make the property cash flow before you have to pay the banks back a single dollar in interest. Compare that to the hard money lenders at 12% interest, $150,000 loan, that's $1,500 a month cash flow that's leaking from day one, even before you've welcomed your first tenant. Remember, I just helped a client, Luke Koch. He got $170,000 in 0% interest business funding to scale his Airbnbs. That's capital he can deploy for the next 18 months, interest free, while his properties generate pure profit. Okay, this is the secret that nobody's talking about. You don't have to use your personal savings anymore or your own money. You can actually depend on business credit to get you into those properties to cash flow and then pay off the business credit, maximize the rewards and the incentives and the benefits, and then make another significant investment into your business to grow it even more. By the way, if you're an Airbnb investor making barely $10,000 to $50,000 a month and you want to scale to $50,000 or $100,000 plus without maxing out your credit cards or taking on expensive hard money loans, click the first link in our description to learn more. Section 2, how business credit actually works and why it won't even affect your personal credit at all. The biggest fear I hear is, won't this destroy my personal credit? And the short answer is no. When done correctly, business credit is completely separate and detached from your personal credit. In fact, we actually guarantee to get our clients at least $50,000 in funding without a single negative impact on your personal credit, or you don't pay. Here's the difference. Personal credit is tied to your social security number. Business credit is tied to your business's EIN or employer identification number. So it's completely separated. You can max out your business credit to full capacity 100%, and that won't show up at all on your personal. You'll still be able to apply for loans. You'll still be able to get approved for a mortgage or a car loan. Business credit does not report to your personal credit bureaus unless you make late payments or default. Okay, that means you can max out your business credit completely, and that won't touch your personal credit at all. Okay, you can still apply to get approved for mortgage or car loans. Your personal credit is virtually untouched. Here's a side-by-side comparison. Okay, scenario number A, Bob, he's using his personal savings. He starts with one property. It takes a full year for him to save up for the next one, and after 2 years he only has 3 properties and he's cash flowing like $7,500 a month. Scenario B, with business credit, Jen, she starts with one property as well, and she used 0% interest business credit to get $150,000 to acquire 4 more properties in the next 30 to 90 days. In the next 6 months, she has 5 properties. Her total cash flow is $12,500 a month. Walk through that compound effect. Over 12 months, scenario A, Bob is only generating $90,000 in cash flow. Scenario B with Jen, she's generating $150,000 in free cash flow. That's a $60,000 difference in your first year of scaling, all because you used business credit. Section number 3, the exact process to scale with business credit when you're actually ready. So how does this actually work? Well, it's a 3-step playbook that we follow for every single client. Step number 1 is to build the foundation. This is non-negotiable. You need a property structured LLC or an S Corp. You need an employer identification number, and you need a business bank account. This makes you actually look like a legitimate, fundable business to the lenders. Step number 2 is to build the funding war chest. So what we do is we strategically apply for high limit business credit cards in a specific sequence and targeting 5 to 7 business credit cards that offer 0% interest for 12 to 18 months, building you a credit war chest of $100 to up to $300,000 in 0% interest. Step number 3 is the fun part. That's where you deploy the capital. So we'll show you how to turn those credit lines into deployable cash for earnest money deposits, for down payments on a new property. This isn't just about swiping credit cards anymore. You can use this to pull cash out to buy furniture for 5 property at once. You can use this for security deposits, for multiple arbitrage deals, or fund renovations and get that appreciation going. So the fastest way to scale your Airbnb business in 2026 is to stop relying on your own savings and start using other people's money. Start using the bank's money. You can use 0% interest business credit to acquire cash flow properties. Those properties will pay back the credit before the promotional period ends, and that's how you build true wealth using 0% interest. Now, if you want my team to personally help you implement this funding playbook to get you anywhere from $100,000 to $300,000 in 0% interest business credit for your Airbnb business, to grow your portfolio, to grow your business, click the link in the description below to learn more about our program and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one.